Hi, this is Ed Traut from Prophetic Life Ministry here in San Antonio, Texas. This is our Dream channel on YouTube. I hope that you have subscribed and that you have put the little notification bell on so we know that, or we let you know that we have a next new 6-minute segment. Once a week we do this to help you interpreting dreams. And I want to talk to you today about applying, making use of dreams in your daily living, in the plight, vision, task God has given you. In my own life, my pattern of dreaming is not for myself or for the prophetic. I don't just have random dreams. They usually are, 99% of the time, a dream for a church I'm about to go to. When I go to that dream, to that particular place, that's where I dream about that particular church. And it's very helpful and informative because it's so foreign to something I would perceive before I even got there or felt or sensed. So you can actually use dreams in your decision making. For example, Pontius Pilate's wife had a dream about Jesus, and she was so disturbed in her heart about him that she told her husband, please have nothing to do with him. I had such a dream, but she was trying to protect him from the responsibility or making a mistake by being involved in the judgment of Jesus. And so you can use those dreams, often will give you indicators. Joseph, who was the father there, did not want to marry Mary. He was kind of reluctant. It was a very bad situation, but it was actually in a dream that told him to marry Mary. Now, I want you to try and figure out and weigh this carefully to understand the value or the emphasis or the importance of a dream like that. This is very important. This is this man's life. He was betrothed to this young lady who got pregnant. Not a pleasant thing in a small town, and how to explain all that. And he, in his own mind, was not willing or reluctant to want to get married to this girl yet, because of a dream. So what that tells me is that Joseph had dreams before, and they were very important to him. That he had made decisions based on dreams before, so dreams had contributed into his life. Now the Magi, the wise men that came to celebrate Jesus and bring gifts to him, they went to go see the king, which is understandable, King Herod. Got the information they needed to where the town was he'd be born in, that found him. But that night they had a dream not to go back the way they came. So they would also take the dreams very seriously. Pharaoh changed the course of events for his nation based on a dream that he needed the right interpretation for. Nebuchadnezzar himself was disturbed by his dream of the statue, but he would not tell Daniel what that meant. And it bothered him so he was willing to threaten Daniel's life because he wanted to know what that dream meant. Even though he wasn't a Christian or a Jew or a man of God, he knew it was important. So he used the dream as an answer to something that he requested. And so if we apply the dreams or the actual working of the dreams, we're able to function better, or even start using it as a tool in our lives to make decisions, or like Joseph or the wise men, or to help give us confirmation of God's plan for our lives. So if you get into the rhythm or the habit of dreams, and I suggest strongly that when you have a dream, you just got a sense that it's not an ordinary dream and maybe from God, write it down, put a date to it, put as much information as you can down and keep a record of it and ponder it for a while and for a day or two. And often dreams will be like a puzzle. They'll come in pieces and be put together to make a whole. So I strongly suggest that you think about those things, that you try to use those dreams as a tool. If you have a record of dreams and you can refer back to some of those dreams over a period of time, you might recall a dream that was, in February I had this dream and it was about, what was that about? And you'd go back and you'd page through a book and you'd read it and you go, wow, it's very much like this one. A dream dreamed twice is a matter decided by the Lord, according to Joseph in Genesis. And certainly if you haven't resolved the dream, God will keep giving the same dream to you until you finally get the message. Because God wants to use it as a communication tool. There's no question that dreams and visions are very important. They're from God. We spent a third of our life sleeping. Let's take it a little more seriously. Let's pursue the understanding or interpreting of these dreams, or application. Let's start using dreams and seeing the pattern and using them in our life in general. In whether we make decisions with it, whether we use it as confirmation or God's approval or God's indicators, whatever we use those dreams for, let's start using them correctly, that they become a tool. And the more we do and the more functioning we become with it, the more God will give us dreams. I do want to help you with your understanding of dreams, so I'd be grateful if you would put a comment in below and write us an email, perhaps text us, whatever you can do. We're very available. propheticlife.com. If you make comments there, we get them too. Whatever you make the comment, we will get it. And ask us questions. We'll be glad to answer them for you in understanding dreams. Please pass this on to your friends, and let's have more people get blessed by this YouTube channel. So we are so glad to be here to serve you. This is Ed Traut from Prophetic Life. Until I see you again, thank you.